Hey guys, how's it going? TeaLeafNeeka here. So I'm very tired, it's very late, but here's an idea I wanted to get out. I understand that a lot of us want to try to be exceptional and do exceptional things with our life, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that's the best way to live your life. To have goals and to go after them and to make every day count. That's amazing. However, there's certain problems that can come out of that, especially when it comes to emulating certain people who have found that success. And here's just one facet of that. I wanted to talk about why you shouldn't follow CEOs' morning routines. So the morning routines of CEOs, business leaders, very successful people are actually really popular things on the internet and here on YouTube. And I guess the idea here is people want to know the routines of these successful people in order to implement those routines in their own life. Here's the thing about that. The thing that all these CEOs and successful people have in common, they found what works for them and they implemented that in their own life. That's why you don't see every successful person doing the same exact thing. All of us operate in our own unique way, and it's up to us to figure out what sort of routines work for our schedule, our energy levels, our personality, etc. So what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't make any sense to look at someone completely different from yourself and take their morning routine and implement it in your life thinking that that's gonna make you successful, that that's gonna lead you into the right direction. These people don't get to where they are by emulating other people. They find what works for them and roll with that. I want to use Elon Musk as an example here. As you guys know, I use him for a lot of examples here on this channel. Okay, let's take his morning routine. I think he mentioned in an interview that he sleeps for 6 hours a night, skips breakfast most days, drinks a cup of coffee, and that's the morning routine. So fine, sure, that's what works for him. However, that does not work for everybody. That doesn't work for most of the human population, okay? And that's okay that it doesn't work for us. If I were to take his morning routine of sleeping 6 hours a night and drinking only a cup of coffee in the morning, I would just be on the floor dead by 12 o'clock. Because I wake up at 5 a.m. and I go for a run every single day. I can't just drink a cup of coffee and go to work. That works for him, but that will never work for me in order for me to be successful. You can take inspiration from all of these people. You can see what they're doing in the morning and you can pick apart things and implement it in your own schedule and find out what works for you. I definitely strongly suggest you have a morning routine if you don't have one. It's a great way to orient yourself for a productive day. So I'm not against doing a morning routine. All I'm saying is don't emulate all of these other people and try to do exactly what they're doing, thinking that if you do exactly what they do, then you'll be as successful as them. It doesn't work that way. Like I said, these people, they got to where they were by doing what works for them. Take me, for example. If you tell me that I have to do homework at 5 a.m. in the morning, I'm gonna get like F's on everything because my brain does not comprehend that stuff in the morning. However, if you tell me to go on a 4-mile run at 5 a.m., I'll do it because my brain isn't working, but my body's ready to go and burn some energy because that's just how I'm built. I'm built to work out in the morning and be super productive in the evening and later on in the night. Okay, that's what works for me. I know of some other people who like to wake up at 6 a.m. and go straight to the library and hammer out a bunch of hours of work before they go for their exercising. And at the end of the day, we're all very productive people, but we just have different ways of going about it. And that's how it should be. You have to address your strengths and weaknesses and then build your day around that in order to conquer all the goals that you want to conquer. So don't sleep 4 hours a night and wake up and do work for 2 hours and go on a 10-mile run just because Casey Neistat does that, okay? That works for him, and it's great that it works for him. Like I said though, probably won't work for the rest of the human population, and that's okay. You gotta find what works for you, and don't be sassy now. Don't be like, you know what works for me, Nika? Sitting around for 12 hours and eating snacks and watching TV. That really works for me. No. Putting energy into things you care about, working towards goals, that's part of the human experience. That's what's gonna make your days feel rich and full of life. So I definitely want that for everybody, but there's different avenues to get there for each individual person because we're all built with different personalities, different goals, different mindsets. So I built my morning routine, but it was through a bunch of trial and error and picking apart cool ideas from other people's routines. I feel like when you wake up in the morning, it's so easy to just lie in bed and and look on your phone. But if you create a habitual routine where when the alarm goes off, you know that you have to get up and put your clothes on and go out for a run, it's gonna become very automatic. And if you do fall off the wagon a little bit, it's gonna help keep you in check and keep you productive. I love morning routines, but like I said, the key to that, with pretty much all the other things in life, the way you exercise, the way you eat, it's all down to the individual. You have to carve your own path in life, and you have to commit to being yourself and to doing things that work for yourself. That is the way that you're gonna be a successful and productive person. You're the only you on this planet, and you only have one life. There is just no room to just try to be someone else, emulate someone else too much. Life is just so much better when you just craft it around who you are. So I really encourage you to do that. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm probably gonna start my night routine now and hit the hay. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, remember to leave a like and leave a comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.